let me tell you, we are in for a treat. And by a treat, I mean something that made me laugh so hard yesterday. So goddamn hard. I was cracking up for like 30 minutes straight about this goddamn thing. It is the perfect video to represent our current times, okay? I'm just telling you, it is it's something special. It's the type of conservative derangement that only we will ever truly get to witness in full, I think. I don't think that any other era will produce as many artifacts of pure, hilarious, politically oblivious, embarrassing cringe as this era. And I'm going to show you what I mean in just a minute. But first, before we get into that, I have to talk a little bit about our own channel's history with Abby Shapiro. You know, because it's very funny. When Abby Shapiro first started making content, I was one of the first people on the internet at the time to actually cover Abby Shapiro's videos. It was a long time ago, and the reason for that, I know I was a first responder, and the reason why was because it was very funny to me. And the reality was, they were atrociously boring videos. The truth is, the topics were boring. They were just vapid, empty, nothing helpful. I mean, basically, you get like they had a very like Hallmark Channel vibe to them, you know, where it was like, it's like everything just feels very constructed and incredibly rigid and awkward. But I will say, Abby Shapiro seemed very passionate about the project. Abby herself. I just think that maybe Abby is an incredibly boring person. But Abby did seem very passionate about the project. There was a lot of issues with the early Abby Shapiro things. There was a lot of audio issues, you know, rightist audio. There was a lot of really weird balancing decisions, like in the audio between, like the intro music and the videos. Some of that never got better, but some of it did. But what we're going to see today is sort of the fulfillment of everything representative of Abby Shapiro's channel. Abby Shapiro's channel being a complete vanity project, a low effort vanity project that honestly seems like there's a lot of people who are just kind of, how do I put this? Has anyone here seen King of the Hill? You know Peggy in King of the Hill? And we like Peggy because Peggy's really nice and like relatively a good person. But in King of the Hill, Peggy is always trying to do some weird new thing. And like everyone in her life, like she's too passionate about it for anyone to really tell her no. But no one really wants to do her weird new thing. And it's always something. Like Peggy's always got some, like, whether it's skydiving or roller derby or being a foot fetish model or you know, being a multi-level marketing person on multiple episodes, I believe, or yeah, there's like a million different episodes where Peggy just like starts a new project and everybody has to get roped into it and they're all kind of like dragging their feet. I very much get that feeling from everything that Abby Shapiro does. It really feels like Abby Shapiro has so much time on her hands and she really wants to be like, I don't know, she doesn't really want to be like Ben Shapiro, like an obnoxious political asshole, but she just wants to, like, I don't know, make a little scene and get lots of people to pay attention to her. And, But everyone kind of seems reluctantly involved, and so the production quality is just really low, and she's kind of like the only parts that have any passion in it is whatever she's doing at the moment. But this, what we're about to watch, goes to another level. So, before we get, I mean, truly another level. Yeah, exactly. Like it's bad. Wait, yes! Yes! The full one! And we're not watching the short YouTube version, okay? We're watching the full one. This is it's unironically worse than Friday, and you're about to witness, okay? This is a Demon Mama music review, okay? So get yourself fucking ready. This is a demon drop. Yeah, this is gonna be fucking wild, okay? You guys haven't been here for this. It's about to get fucking sick, okay? Look at this sick opening shot. Everybody knows that when you're about to make a music video that's titled The Story Goes On, Classically Abby official music video, and you're singing about your first child. Oh yeah. I forgot to mention, everybody. This is a song about getting knocked up.
It's the cream pie anthem.
It's the cream pie anthem. Not kidding you. This is a song about Abby Shapiro being really, really happy that she's got a baby. I'm not kidding you. You're about to hear this. And it is, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's about to get really weird in here, okay? Let's fucking do this. Remember. So let's open again. What the? Nice opening shot. I know that when I'm singing about my first child, I always want to have a dingy couch as the opening shot. Let's do this. Oh, it's not gonna be, wait, is it loud enough? It's not gonna be loud enough. I gotta turn this up. By the way, apologies if your ears bleed. I genuinely apologize.
So this is the tale my mother told me. That tale that was much too dull to hold me. And this is the surge and the rush she said would show. Her story goes on. Oh, I was young, I forgot that things outlive me. My goal was the kick that life would give me. And now, like a joke, something moves to let me know. Her story goes on, and all these things I feel and more, my mother's mother felt, and hers before, a chain of life begun upon the shore of song. Dark sea has reached to me, and now I can see the chain extending. My child is next in a line that has no ending, and here am I, full of life that her child will feel when I'm long gone. And thus it is our story goes on and 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 on.
What the fuck?
And all these things I feel and more, my mother's mother felt, and hers before, a chain of life begun upon the shore of some primordial sea.
I'm trying, everybody. I'm really trying.
That shines through time to reach to me. And now I can see the chain extending. My child is next in a line that has no ending. And here am I, feeling life that her child will feel when I'm
incredible. Just fucking incredible, okay? Listen. What an absolutely fucking incredible work of art, okay? My ears actually hurt from that. First of all, my favorite part in the entire thing is the part where she's like this. And the camera just moves slowly in on her face, staring dead into the camera, going, oh! Absolutely fucking incredible. Holy fuck. A song that has such banger lines as the line that goes on and ever, the same line that connected me to my grandmother. On Twitter, I was joking about this being the cum line, but I mean, that's basically what this is. Yeah, that is basically what we're at here. Talking about how, she was born, she had a mom, and now she's a mom. And when she was a kid, did you hear that line in the beginning? I really liked this one. Hold on. I really liked the line in the beginning that was like this. Here, let's just review. Oh, no, shit. Hey, stop. Hold on a second. I have to go back. Hold on. We have to listen to this one more time. Thank you, Antifa Alex. Thank you very, very much. 1 second. We got to just... So this is the tale my mother told me.
That tale that was much too dull to hold.
The tale that was much too dull to hold me.
And this is the surge and the rush, she said.
This is the surge and a rush?
Her story goes on.
I lost...
I was young.
I was young.
I forgot that things outlived
I forgot that things outlived me.
My gold was the kick that
My gold was the kick that life could bring me.
life would give.
Oh, the light that life would give me. Guys, okay, I'm sorry. I hate this so much. Whenever Christians try to pretend, okay, you can always tell when Christians have never done anything in their lives because, and I know they're not Christians, okay? I know they're not Christians, but let's be real. They are inundated. They are inundated in Christian culture and they play that up. I know she's Jewish, you idiots. Do you know who Ben Shapiro works for? Do you know what propaganda she puts out on her channel? Stop. This is Christian core, okay? I grew up in turbo Christian bullshit. This is Christian core. I don't care if they're Jewish. Jewish people don't fucking do shit like this. I'm sorry, they don't. I've never met a Jew who's fucking written a cream pie anthem about their husband fucking them. Okay? Never happened. It's only Christians do this shit. This is the first time in the history of the world. Yes, thank you, Big Orange Jew. I know all of the Jewish people in chat know what I'm talking about. I know all of you know exactly what I'm talking about. This is Christian shit. This is what happens when you make a deal with Jesus and you're like, listen, Jesus, we're Jewish, but we want to get in on your grift. So let's make a deal. Even though the Christo-fascists of America are going to, you know, continue being anti-Semitic, maybe you could put us on Fox News and it'll be good. This song is the worst, okay? Now, hold on a second. I've lost my point because people got mad, but Christo-core Christian cultural shit, okay. Has anyone here listened to Christian rock? Christian rock, in Christian rock, you will have these musicians and they'll sing like this. They'll be like, I used to live a dark and troubled life. Then Jesus came into my life. And that's how all of the Christian songs goes. I used to struggle with my darkest demons. Then Jesus came and kicked them into something. I don't know. I can't do that off the top of my off of my head. There's a song that's like, what would people think if they knew I was a Jesus freak? Have you ever heard that song? Okay. That's a real song. Hold on. You don't believe me? Hold on. I'm going to play that. I'm going to play 2 seconds of it. People do if they find that it's true. Oh my God! This is so offensive! This has the, wait a second. I'm about to blow your minds. I didn't even know about this. This is the video of the Nazis burning the Institute for Sexual Studies, which the Christians hated. This is the fucking clip of them burning the only LGBT school in the world, LGBT hospital in the world at the time. Anyway, the entire point of this fucking stunlock that we just got into, okay, was me trying to tell you that when Christians try to pretend that they used to be into some real hard shit, it always comes off as so fake. Like when fucking Abby Shapiro was like, I used to heed the world's calling, and I did lots of really bad things, 'cause the only thing that I knew was the kicks that life had to offer, like drinking extra coffee after 9 p.m. on a Friday. It's like shit like that. They're like, I looked at porn once and I became addicted. Oh, I had to take ibuprofen for a headache once and I became addicted to painkillers. And I took it for 3 days in a row. I took ibuprofen and I was addicted and it was so bad. And I had to, Jesus help me overcome it. Have I seen the South Park episode on Christian music? Of course I have. I've also seen the King of the Hill one, which in my opinion is even funnier. The My Pillow Christian music episode, I mean, My Pillow. The King of the Hill Christian music episode is really good. Yeah, it's true. Yes. Christians love to appropriate trauma. Peep this hypocritical Abby tweet. Oh, we're gonna watch some Abby after this because it's, oh yeah, I love this. I fucking love this shit. This is Madonna at 63. This is Nancy Reagan at 64. Trashy living versus classic living. Which of yourself do you want to be? Literally, no one would ever choose this bullshit. Are you fucking kidding me? Also, Nancy Reagan's husband is, or dad is dead. Husband or dad? Whichever one. He's dead. Sorry, that's very evil. Dark side mama strikes again. But fuck that guy, seriously. So let's talk about the actual musical real quick. Can we focus? I know we got distracted in a lot of different ways, you know? Oh, okay. So the echo, right? Let's talk about the specifics. First, we had the horrific composition. Let's start with that one. No, you just missed us listening to Abby Shapiro. We're still talking about it, okay? About the Abby Shapiro musical, that is. So the composition is terrible. It sounds like a shitty cover. It sounds like a cover of a Michael Bolton cover of a Disney song. Extremely tinny audio. Sounds like it was literally recorded on an iPhone, which it probably was. The video is a bunch of incredibly stilted and awkward angles of Abby Shapiro wearing what appears to be like having apparently just rolled out of bed. Her hair is completely fucked up. Like literally there's a shot where you can just see that she hasn't like brushed her hair in like at least a day. Yeah, it looks like post-sex hair. Yeah, it literally does. And the nasty couch opening shot, the weird panning shots following her feet across the grass for some reason. What's that? She knows her audience. Yeah, except it's not her bare feet. She's got shitty boots on. She's got like Walmart fucking boots on.
She liked the boots.
And the whole song is literally just like, oh yeah, let me just sing about how my mom got fucked. I got fucked now. I have a baby. And then at the end, my baby is going to get fucked and have a baby someday. It's what? It's true that she literally says that. She's like, someday my child will have a child too in this miracle that we call life. That's Christian for someday my kid's going to grow up and bang somebody and have a kid someday. It is the breeder anthem. What do you think it means when they say magical ritual of life? The fuck? That's their Christians Christian and Christian core people, because I know, Abby Shapiro is not Christian. They just pander to Christians all the time in her entire channel. But the Christian core mindset, they literally can't say the word sex. The word sex grosses them out. She said primordial seed. Primordial seed means God, that means ancient cum. That's what that means. That's Christian for ancient cum. Like glowing, like imagine like glowing blue cum that's been floating around since the beginning of in like a chalice. There's like imagine there's like, you know, the Holy Grail? There's like cum sloshing around in the Holy Grail, in the Holy Cum Chalice. And if you get some of that, you get to have a God kid. It's the ancient cum of God. It's very pure, you see.
Jesus Christ.
The Elder Goop. No, Elder Goop is cool. See, they gotta call it primordial seed. Maybe.
Calling it seed at all.
Have you ever had to have a conversation with like a super religious person about any like slightly mature topic? Like once I remember I was talking with one of my relatives, and this was after I left the church, and straight up, they would not say the word sex. They wouldn't say the word sex. They were like, well, you know, when you have to, you know, when it happens. And I'm like, you mean when you have sex? And they're like, well, yeah, but like, you know, when you're doing the hooba booba. The hooba booba is actually funnier than what most Christians do. They will literally, they'll be like, well, when you're together, when you sleep together, when you go to bed. It's so fucking bad. Oh my God, it's so bad. The dance with no pants, the nasty. Oh my God, it's so bad. It's so fucking bad. I hate it.
Do a fuck.
The hooba booba thing is a mercy. You all got the like, yeah, when you're intimate. Yeah, and then we were getting intimate, which means that like hubby was fucking railing your ass while screaming at you for being a heretic and threatening to put you onto the fucking inverted cross. And yeah, sorry everybody, I got out of control. I'm so sorry. Christians definitely don't do that. Okay, they would keep that all locked tight inside. Okay, so here's the real thing. The tale of Abby Shapiro. Okay, the tale of Abby Shapiro is the lesson, which is oh my God, I almost said the F slur. Holy shit, I have to remember that I'm still on Twitch. All of the gaybies out there, all of the gayby babies out there, all of you horny posters who post horny on Made every once in a while, and you're like, oh my God, I sure could use a giant dick right now. All of you people who do that shit all the time. That is healthy. That is what we call a healthy outlet, okay? See, because what other people do, like Abby Shapiro and the like Christian core people, they cram this stuff in for 20 years, and then they post a video called the music video premiere that was filmed on their iPhone immediately after having sex for the first time sorry, not the first time ever, but the first time their husband ever came during sex. It is, oh my God, for fuck's sake. I would rather have 100,000 idiots on the internet fucking horny posting at all hours of the day than ever have to see another one of these things again. But guess what? Unfortunately, because of the sheer number of Christians and Christian core people in America, we're going to have to see a lot more of these over the years. Oh my fucking God. So, yeah, and the responses to this have been, of course, incredibly hilarious, as is to be expected. Abby Shapiro putting out a video like this. I mean, like, holy fuck. First of all, I want to see what the comments are here on Twitter. Maybe we can just browse through real quick. Let's go through the comments real quick. Here we go.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
Turn it off. This video has stock image energy. True! That shot of her sitting in a chair in her living room is the take, isn't it? Like, that's the actual track. That's why it sounds like that. Yeah, realistically, that's true. The entire audio was probably recorded when she was sitting on the chair. People throwing themselves down the stairs. Does she know how easy it is to make yourself sound like you hit the notes in post? Or she doesn't care? I told you. see, Abby is probably a boomer. Abby probably doesn't know how to edit videos or anything. Abby is like I said, a bit like Peggy Hill. It sounds like alley cats in heat. Yeah, pretty accurate. What incredible cinematography. Look, this is what I'm talking about. This was the shot. Like, what is this? Why? Why would you do this? Ya boy Shamoy, thank you for the $5. Thank you so very much. Also, coast to coast ghost, super conservative parents here can attest to it. I know, I was telling you. I'm telling you, I wasn't making it up. It's just, what the fuck? Like, why would you? There's so many decisions in this video that just make no sense to me. Oh, and I didn't even get to that. We didn't even talk about that part. Let's talk, should we get spiritual? Do we want to get spiritual here for a minute? I think we should, okay? I need to get spiritual here, okay? I am not a religious person anymore, okay? But I used to be. I used to be, and I have some of my own spiritual side, though I don't really consider it to be something that's about supernatural things or whatever. It's more just about how we understand the abstract human experience. Okay. But because I grew up so religious and I spent so much of my life religious, I understand quite a lot about spirituality. And to me, it seems like no matter what religious system you put yourself in, there is no way that this video is a good omen. Okay? It is that simple. This is this type of song that is going to result in a curse for your child. And I worry for the new Shapiro child, because I'm guessing the child is probably going to be born as a werewolf, or maybe like, a demon or something like that, like me, which I'm telling you, it's a rough life. Okay. I'm just telling you, because this was what was made to summon in the first child. Now hold on. Now, first of all, I know some people, I know a streamer. Yeah. Dampier Shapiro. Yeah, exactly. Well, now listen, I know that so many of you are going to be coming rushing to the side of Abby and being like, isn't this a little harsh? Isn't this a little harsh? Some of you are going to come in and be like, oh, this seems mean. Oh, you're going to say the child is cursed because Abby Shapiro made a cringe video. And I want you, wait, well, hold on. There we go. Here we come. Here come some of them. Here come some of the people saying this. I want you to just, hold on. I just want you to think about something. Okay? Abby Shapiro is fucking loaded. Abby Shapiro has lived a life of utter privilege, complete and utter privilege. Abby Shapiro probably has more out of shot in any one of these shots. In that living room shot, the value of the items that are just sitting out of shot is more than your entire life. Just so you know. People would literally, if offered like the cash value of everything in her room, just choose to let you die. You know how there's like there's that hypothetical that goes around on the internet where people are like, if you had a button that would, if you press it, you get $100,000, but a random person in the world dies. Yeah, guess what? There's enough shit in her living room that people would press that button over it, and you could just, be the one who dies. So yeah, so don't feel too bad, because I feel like if you have fuckloads of money and you truly wait, here's where it gets really, really wild. If you truly believe that your child is the heir of a line of greatness, and that your child is the representation of God's miracle of life on earth, and the best thing that you can put together is this music video when you are as loaded, privileged, rich, classically trained, and otherwise well-connected as Abby Shapiro, you have invoked a curse on your own line. No God in any religion is going to be happy with what you've brought, okay? You have summoned a bad omen into the world. Just saying, okay? Jesus ain't gonna like it. Old Testament God ain't gonna like it. Yahweh, he's definitely not gonna be happy. You saw what he did to fucking Cain. Fucking pagan gods certainly aren't gonna like it. Greek gods will just come and fuck you themselves. It's bad vibes. Nobody, yeah, Allah would be pissed.
Bad shrimp.
It would be an insult to Buddha. It's bad.
Some really bad shrimp, guys.
Yeah, this is what we call, yeah, exactly. Fawn brings up a great point. This is what we call bad shrimp, everybody. It's bad shrimp, everybody. It's fucking, whoo boy, bad shrimp. That's bad shrimp. Throw that away. Don't eat that. Don't eat that. One more thing, okay? One more thing we have to do before we get, before we move to the next topic, is I want to do, well, there's two more things we have to do, of course. The first thing is we need to read some of this. Abby loves cream pies. They're so classic. Hold on, I have to move the chat real quick. Hold on. I'm sorry, chat, you have to disappear for a second. Literally, what is wrong with your family? Both you and Ben came out this way. Oh! This song is the embodiment of the phrase life affirming. Absolutely beautiful. This song is beautiful. You need to go have a hearing check. Please. Please. Please, Kay Whitworth, go have a hearing check. Please, for the love of God. Oh, no! Abby, I love you too. You are such a beautiful person in and out. So talented. Your voice is really beautiful. I rejoice with you for this special and God-given moment into your life. By the way, this is how you know they're a genuine Christian. If they fucking, or Jewish, if they put everything in caps. But the fact that, I'm gonna tell you in just a second, this is a Christian. Watch. That is expecting a child. I know for many saying this that is something is not a good thing, but I will say it anyway. Jesus Christ is coming into you and into your life. He loves you. Please don't be upset to me for saying this. This should be the future of music. Meaningful story, beautiful, authentic voice, elevating the mind and soul. This is truly heart-touching. God bless. Guys, come on. Come on. The Immortal Gene, Richard Dawkins. Beautiful. This is a real, like, Wayne Gretzky as quoted by Michael Scott moment. Isn't it? The Immortal. Yes, I'm sure at some point Richard Dawkins said the 3 words, the Immortal Gene. For some reason, I feel they might have added that period in. You have a wonderful voice, says Joey Jojo. Thank you, Abby. This was very vulnerable. I feel the world needed this gift. I will cherish this video forever and share it with any of my future posterity. You captured so much of the emotion and the hope that accompanies the gift of life. I have followed you and Mrs. Midwest from the beginning. I'm hoping to start my own courageous, feminine, conservative channel. I'm a little lost and don't know where to begin. Yet what I do know is that I want to stand by you in faith, values, and spirit. I will cherish this forever and share it with any of my future posterity. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I do not know what this... I mean, I know what they're trying to get at. I just don't think that actually is, like, actual words that people would use. But, just imagine right now being fucking okay. I know some of you this is gonna hit really too close to home for, but I want you to just imagine being living. Okay, for a second, just for 1 second, I want you to imagine being held prisoner in a copy pasted ranch style house. Okay, in the middle of fucking Ohio. In a cornfield. The nearest store to your house is a 20-minute drive, and it's winter. And your mom comes and wakes you up at 7:30 in the morning because you got to sleep in on the weekend, okay? And you got to sleep in on the weekend until 7:30 a.m., and your mom wakes you up in the morning by putting her iPhone in your little dock alarm clock, and pressing play on this song. The story goes on, and your mom is singing off tune to this song while waking you up so that you can go to church, to a church function in 20 minutes. Now you have understood what a lot of people have, the experience of like 50% of kids in the Midwest of America. Congratulations. You now understand the pain of most, like, Midwestern Christians. Oh, God. You want to be a good, strong woman? Here's how. How to flirt and get a man's attention. Let the man pursue you. Oh, no. This is going to be so toxic. Okay, we have to do strong woman first, everybody. All right? Here we go.
Hello, classic.
First, we're going to watch Strong Woman. So you want to be a strong, good woman. Let's do it. In we go, everybody. Let's do it. Come on.
Crew, and welcome to today's video where we're going to be talking about what classic really means. If you are new here, before we
What is that song? What is that song? What's that song? I know that. What is that? Somebody knows the name of that. Oh, chat's missing. I gotta put the chat back up. It's a shaker tune? Is it? It's called Simple Gifts? Is that true? Is that like a public? It must be public. Simple. It's called Simple Gifts. Oh, it's a shaker tune. Okay, let's listen to it. It's a gift to be simple. Okay. All right, that was sick. Okay, now we gotta go back. Okay, sorry, that was a little bit of a distraction, but hey, that was sick. Okay? I like that.
we get into today's video, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified of all my new videos.
Listen, see, I give you the whiplash intentionally, okay? I give you the whiplash intentionally. Keeps you on your feet.
And if you haven't already signed up and checked it out, make sure to head over to my Substack newsletter where you'll get access to exclusive content not available
The Abby Shapiro Substack. Come on.
anywhere else. So in today's video, I want to talk about what the word classic really means. When I started my channel, I used the name Classically Abby for a reason. I am a classically trained opera singer. I like more classic style, but I also believe in living
I like more classic style? What? What does that even mean?
classic life. Now, I think a lot of people think about classic and think of an aesthetic version of classic, like an Audrey Hepburn or a Marilyn Monroe. And they don't really understand that classic actually means a lot more than
Who thinks of Marilyn Monroe when you think of no one? Hepburn? But yeah, but who thinks of Marilyn Monroe when you think of classic? What? No, who? Is that who she thinks of? No one thinks, come on, no, boomers don't think about that. That's a few yeah, it's like a couple of fucking centuries off. She was a sex symbol. What the fuck is this? I'm losing it.
putting on red lipstick and a set of pearls. Do I think those are bad things?
That's not classic. No one thinks that. I don't even like classic shit. And I don't even think that. What?
No, I think they are lovely, but they are not the only things that define the word classic. And so today I really want to talk about 4 things that make women classic. And
Hold
how
on, wait
you
a minute,
can be
wait a
more
minute, wait a
classic
second.
by
This was called You Want to Be a Good, Strong Woman, not What is Classic. This is something that has happened with Abby Shapiro on multiple occasions. Abby Shapiro will make videos where the title doesn't match the content very well. Have we noticed that? It's so stupid. I hate that. Let's go.
living this way. I think that being classic is so much more conducive to living
That's
a
true,
good
Payani.
life
Yeah.
and being happier. And so I am a really big proponent of it. That's why I say classic living and traditional values. That's kind of my motto on my channel here.
Classic
so let's
living.
get into today's video. The first
Meaningless
part of being
buzzwords.
classic is embracing femininity. It's very
What?
important to recognize the differences between men and women. God
Wait. Okay, if living classically means embracing femininity, then isn't every trans person being classic? if any trans person who pursues, I should say any trans woman who pursues femininity is being classic. Okay.
Created the world so
Yeah,
that
trans
we
femmes.
have
Yeah, I meant to say trans women, not trans people, but yeah.
these different energies.
Yeah,
Men
apparently
are
I'm a classical woman now. Hell yeah.
different than women. I think that's a really beautiful thing. And it's something that makes our lives better. So as women, embracing our femininity is classic. It's classic to actually
What if you don't like it? What if you're not a feminine woman? So you're bad if you just don't want to be exactly like every other woman who also has to be like every other woman who also has to be like every other woman in a constantly reinforcing forced expression? That's ridiculous. It's terrible. The fuck?
embrace what we are, which is women. And so ways to do that include both the outward appearance stuff and our inward selves. So embracing our femininity on a more superficial level, it means taking care of our hair, taking care of our skin, exercising, accentuating our features with makeup and with clothing, allowing our feminine.
That's what being a woman means. Okay. Okay, everybody. This is a giant I told you so moment, okay? Giant I told you so moment. Remember over all of those videos, hundreds and hundreds of hours of streaming in which I've said that nobody has a coherent definition of what woman or man means, that basically if you ask anybody, they will come up with a different answer. This is a perfect example of this. To Abby Shapiro being a woman, in the video about what it means to be a woman, embracing your femininity by cleaning your skin, washing your hair, and working out and not being fat is what it means to be a woman to Abby. Is this, come on. Gender is fucking stupid. Everybody's getting fucking pissed off about its pronouns, but they're not pissed off about this stupid shit. Isn't this such a like, it's like a sub-toddler view of the world. Girl is when pretty, boy is when ugly. Fucking stupid. Oh my god, it's so dumb. Holy fuck.
To shine through our physical beings. That's a really beautiful thing. And I love that part of being a woman. I really enjoy getting.
Okay, this is gonna be really fucking mean, okay? This is gonna be really fucking mean, but it's very funny to me that, like, Abby Shapiro is, like, talking about how she needs to keep her skin clear, and in the last, like, 2 videos that we've watched, her skin has been just completely broken out with acne, okay? She's like, femininity is when you keep your skin clear, with, like, a cluster of acne on her forehead and on her cheeks. Like, dude, come on. Come the fuck on, dude. Are you serious? No, look, it's mean, but she just said that being a woman means when you clean your skin. That's so hypocritical. I think that's fair for me to say. I think it's fair. It is mean. It's mean, but come on.
Getting dressed up, doing my makeup, doing my hair, feeling beautiful. And I don't think that's bad. It's bad to be.
No one has ever said that it's bad to feel beautiful. Just that you shouldn't make other people who don't want to be that way. Just because someone is born with certain genitals doesn't mean that you should be able to prescribe them a way of living and punish them or speak down to them because they don't live the way you live.
Vain, but it's not bad to embrace beauty. That's a good thing. Now, from that inward perspective, a classic woman recognizes her importance as a woman and how powerful and strong she is in that role. Women influence and shape societies and civilizations. We raise the children that will then grow up to be a part of the next generation. That is.
Oof. Women shape civilizations by giving birth to the men that shape civilizations. Ooh, that one stings. Ooh, God, that internalized misogyny. Ooh. Giving me heartburn.
Our role and our task, we influence men and make them better through our actions, and that is a very...
Literally. This is why I say this is Christ core. This is the Christian view, that women are to be submissive to men. All women. All women are to be submissive to all men. Now, let me tell you something. I love me some submissive women. Let me tell you that much, okay? I make that very clear. I love me some submissive women. But guess what? I don't believe that all women should have to be submissive to all men, or that all women should have to be submissive to me, or that all women should have to be submissive at all. Do you see how much of a gulf there is? Guess what? It's if you like being dominated by your husband, that is sick. That is sick as fuck. Please let your husband literally make you a toy for him if you so desire it. But don't force it on anybody else. Don't force it on anybody else. But these people, their entire worldview is about denouncing anybody who doesn't do things the way they do it. Look at this. This is a video about how to be a good, strong woman. And the answer is be submissive, don't make noise, obey. Not an individual, not somebody you love, just men in general. Your husband, whoever that is. Fucked. This is it's such a fucked worldview.
Powerful position to be in. And that part of embracing femininity often gets overlooked, but part of it is really about embracing our feminine role and our feminine strength.
There it is.
We do have
the feminine role, the submissive role. You're not a woman if you're not submissive to men. That's what this is saying. This is patriarchy 101.
A lot of feminine strength.
Yep, correct,
I
right,
love
man,
being
correct.
a woman, and I love what I can accomplish with that role. So being a classic woman starts with embracing femininity both inside and out. A classic woman recognizes the power she wields and loves the femininity which informs it. Number 2 is prioritizing faith, family, and community. I'll preface this point by saying that often when
I love this. You are a bad woman if you don't prioritize your family, your faith, or your community.
When I talk about priorities, people assume I mean women have to stay in the home and are not allowed to work. That isn't what I think. I've said this many times on my channel. I do not believe that women are not allowed in the workplace. My mother worked and my father stayed home. So I have no issue with a woman being in the workplace. But when I talk about priorities, I'm talking about priorities. I'm talking about what comes first. And what comes first for a classic woman is faith and family and community. Her career can...
Interesting how that worked, wasn't that? Nice little slippy there, huh? Nice little sussy wussy there. I'm not saying you can't work, but if you don't prioritize everything else, you're bad.
have importance.
This feels racist? Oh, it is. Don't worry. It is racist. It's very racist.
But it can't come before those other three major things. And the fact of the matter is, this is true for men as well. If a man puts his work over faith, family, and community, he isn't classic. He isn't living right. He isn't living life the right way. Being classic means finding that work-life balance that allows you to keep your priorities in line so that you can find joy both at work and at home.
Bye, NPC Porky. Thanks for coming by.
Recognizes that a superficial, selfish happiness isn't actually what's going to bring her ultimate purpose and fulfillment. And often we are told that we are going to find more happiness if we don't prioritize faith, family, and community. And it's just...
Tradition gives you purpose. The family gives you purpose. Your husband gives you purpose. God gives you purpose. You are nothing. You are a vessel. That's what these people believe in. They literally believe that women are to be the vessel of tradition.
It's not true. Being classic means embracing those things, finding meaning through them, finding fulfillment through them, and being a better person because of it. Number 3 is being elegant and poised.
Oh, so good. Oh, it's so good. Oh, man. criminal. Thank you. Thank you. Bruh. Is Abby Shapiro part of the Fast and the Furious family? I don't think so. I think the Fast and the Furious family, you have to worship Fast and the Furious. You can't worship God. Fast and the Furious has to come first. You know? It's the 3 F's are Fast, Furious, Family, as opposed to Family, Faith, and whatever. Let's continue.
The way that we present ourselves is super important. And being classic is about understanding how important that is. It's not just about a good first impression. It's not just about appearances. It's about taking care of yourself physically and mentally. Taking care of yourself actually makes you feel better. When you are elegant, when you are poised.
This is the laziest piece of advice. This is another thing that happens in a lot of Abby Shapiro videos. In Abby Shapiro videos, the first 2 points will be like kind of detailed and somewhat original, and then it will just turn into pablum. It'll just go from being like an original thought into being like, you should make sure that you fix the holes in your underpants because you'll feel better. You should eat a full breakfast to be a good woman.
When you take the time to make
sure,
a good first impression, you will
make sure
feel better.
You like and subscribe and have this as a balanced part of your morning breakfast.
About yourself, and that's really important. A classic woman recognizes how it's important to be respectful to the people around her, and being elegant and poised is a part of that. So if you're in a public space, you're not going to be messy or unkempt or loud. You're going to be the person who respects that there are other people around you, and that is a really classic way to live because it means that you're not being self-absorbed. You're recognizing.
Yes. Oh, come on. Oh, fucking come on. If you're dirty, you're bad. This is so bad. This is sneaky this is rich people shit. Unironically, rich people shit. Oh, that woman over there. It looks like she hasn't had access to a shower in weeks. How disgusting. She must have pissed off God. Oof. Oh my God.
Recognizing that there are other people around you and you want to be respectful. And it does sort of tie in with embracing femininity because it
she did her music video with Bedhead. Wait a minute, we just watched her, and also her hair doesn't even look like it was brushed before this.
Is a good example to your children of how they should behave, which then means that they're going to be good and solid members of society as they grow. Last but not least, being classic means always trying to better yourself. The you do you mentality, which I absolutely hate, if you've watched my channel long enough, you'll know, just is not part of being a classic woman. You are constantly working to actually be a better person and to grow. And so what that means is that being classic means you're always trying to improve, and that's in all areas of your life. It means personally.
Yes, literally, of course self-expression equals bad. Okay, this is something that a lot of liberals don't understand, okay? This is something a lot of liberals and leftists, actually just a lot of people don't understand this, okay? You guys don't get it. Conservatives are against the things that you believe are good. They literally don't believe in self-expression. They literally don't believe in living honestly. They don't believe in self-realization. They don't believe that you should be allowed to be poor. I'm not kidding you. A lot of Christians actually believe that you being poor materially, not having a lot of money, means that you're a bad person. They actually believe that if you express yourself, that if you don't smush yourself down and conform to God, that you are sinning actively. You don't understand the gulf sometimes. It shocks me because me, having grown up in a literal cult, I can see very clearly the gulf between what liberals think conservatism is, what conservatives say conservatism is on the news, and what they actually believe and they say all the time when they think no one is looking, but everyone actually is looking. If you go to any conservatives' videos and any conservative channel and watch their videos, listen to what they advocate for, you will hear this exact same shit over and over and over again. This belief that, yes, you actually do need to suppress self-expression constantly, that you expressing yourself honestly is bad, and that you should stop doing it.
emotionally. One of the things that I know I struggle with and I'm constantly trying to work on is time management. So an example of this is a classic woman says, okay, I'm not very good at time management. I want to be better at it. So I'm going to take some steps to improve that. I'm going to get a to-do list. I'm going to get a calendar.
So wait. This is what I'm talking about, the generic shit. So a classic woman just learns better habits over time? What does that have to do with anything? It is. Of course, it's the Jordan Peterson model, but for women. It's misogyny, misogyny worldview for women, yeah.
And I'm
See you
going
later,
to start
G-Fox.
really working hard to make sure I get things done in a timely manner. Whereas somebody who isn't classic, somebody who doesn't want to improve, might say, well, I'm just bad at time management. That's just my issue. Another thing is taking care of yourself physically. Being classic would mean starting to eat healthier or starting to exercise. And it might
just means this segment is literally just do it, Fivehead. This entire segment so far is just do it, Fivehead. Just get better at the thing, Fivehead.
slow because it's a process, but it's still important, as opposed to the you do you mentality, which is I don't care about what I look like. I'm just going to live my life because I find happiness in not taking care of myself. Something I talk.
Do you see what I'm talking about? Do you see what I'm talking about? These people, unironically, they think, I wonder why that homeless person looked so dirty. And in their mind, they go, oh, well, it's because they must enjoy being filthy. Do you know what this is? This is what we call a self-report. See, Abby is like, ugh, I want to be a disgusting slob. Oh, it would be so sick if I could just veg on the couch. Oh my God, wouldn't it be cool if I could just... Oh, there's a comic. Hold on. Yes! 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 I found it! Here you go. This is a FTM. This is an FTM Discord mod. You're so pretty. Thanks, man. Epic. Just a sec, kitten. Someone sent me a meme in general chat. You're so cool, daddy. This is what Abby Shapiro actually wants right here. Abby Shapiro wants to go from this to being Discord mod, bro. You think I'm kidding? I'm dead serious. This is exactly what Abby Shapiro truly desires deep down inside. Holy shit. What a perfect image. Just, like a fucking Monster can and chips and Doritos. Be like, oh, yeah, hold on. I gotta check the memes in general. This is what Abby Shapiro desires but cannot have because of Christianity. It's a self-report. Is it weird I like this? No, you should. Good job. You have good taste. If you like that comic, you have good taste.
About a lot of my channel is being calm and collected, and how a classic woman is somebody who can recognize her.
Look, listen, I don't care if you can't appreciate a good timeline of a unhappy a FTM going from unhappy to happy, even if it includes spilling Doritos on your chest, you're just missing out. There is something truly beautiful about people coming into their own, even if it involves empty cans of Monster, a jack-off tissue box, and Discord modding. Okay? Who are you to judge?
And really work to find a way to either avoid them or to deal with them in a manner that allows her to actually stay calm and cool and able to deal with situations as they arise. And I think that's a really important part of being classic and trying to improve.
I actually hate energy drinks.
Trying your best to react well to situations. And as you react well to situations, it means that you're going to...
Okay, all right. Okay, guys, this is the end of this. I can't go... I can't go any further on this because we only have like 30 more seconds and I know it's a plug, but she just literally said that being a... Like, listen to this. This is so vapid.
To react well to situations. And as you react...
Being a woman is reacting well to situations? Like, does that... Like, what the fuck? Isn't the goal for anyone to react well to situations? Like, what does that even mean? Oh my God. All right, we have to do another one though, because there's another thing we have to see. I need I need to find out her advice on flirting with men, okay? Because I know
Hello,
that this is going to be as toxic as can possibly be, and I need to find out. You aspire to be the Discord mod in that transition timeline? Good. Good luck. You've got this. Let's continue.
Classic crew, and welcome to today's video where we're going to be talking about how to flirt and get the attention of the guy you want.
Okay. I'm going to say something that is potentially very bad, okay? Not only do I not trust Abby Shapiro because she's Abby Shapiro, but I don't trust anyone's advice on flirting who has as large tits as Abby Shapiro, okay? I'm sorry. Specifically, I mean anybody, honestly. I don't trust anyone's advice on fucking flirting when your tits are that big. I'm sorry. You don't know. If you have tits that large, you have the biggest unfair, especially in America. Especially in America, where everyone's obsessed with tits. With tits. You don't know. You don't actually know. You might know how to flirt, but you probably don't know whether or not you know how to flirt. Because if you have huge tits, like, dudes are gonna be like, oh my God. It's literally a stereotype as old as time that dudes become stupid when they see big tits. Wait, stop! You people, listen! Okay, this is not about tits being good or bad. This is just about whether or not I can trust the dating advice, the flirting advice of somebody who has enormous tits. And if you have enormous tits, wait, Soma, I know, nobody's listening to me. Nobody listens to me. Why does nobody ever listen to me? My whole stream is me talking and nobody listens. What I'm saying is that for flirting, you have an advantage. I love me, my tiny tits, my big tits, my medium tits. I love them all. They're all fantastic. But when it comes to flirting, you have an advantage with big tits, in America especially, okay? When it comes to flirting, it's just true. So I don't know. Maybe Abby has some good advice, but I think this is true. Okay? Yeah, no tits also great. Yeah. Is this my femcel arc? No! What is wrong with you people? You can't. What is going on? Also, like the video on YouTube. You've officially made me so angry. Go like the video on YouTube. I deserve your likes right now on my video, and your subscriptions and your donations right now, because this show is sponsor free. It is supported entirely by you all. Do it, okay? Now let's get back to the video, you fuckers. You pieces of shit.
Today, I want to talk all about flirting. I feel like flirting is a lost art. It's a little bit difficult to navigate. And I remember when
Flirting is not a lost art. No, it is fucking not. You are just, oh my fucking God. You can tell. I'm telling you, these are about to be atrocious. This is going to be fucking atrocious. Here we go.
dating, I would have loved a video telling me kind of how to flirt and how to get a guy's attention, but also that would tell me what was important in flirting, and that sometimes it's not only about getting the guy you think you want.
Yeah, this is the equivalent of like John McChad doing, as Big Orange Jew has pointed out. This is like those dating guys who do the videos where they're like, okay guys, today we're gonna sit down and we're gonna talk about the Sigma approach to dating and flirting, okay? You wanna walk into that room, all right? It's real easy. Listen, flirting is easier than you think, guys. It's so simple. You walk into the room, you give your pecs a little bit of a flex, you walk up to the woman, you say, hey, sugar tits. And 99% of the time, that'll do it. You just gotta have the courage to do it, buddy. You just gotta have the courage, my man. You just gotta do it. You just gotta do it. You have to do it. Get out there and do it. I promise you, you will see. And then, meanwhile, the person on the other side is like, okay, well, like, I'm not like a roided out millionaire vitamin salesman. So, maybe that wouldn't work so well. And in reality, the person who's giving the advice has like 100 pending sexual assault cases in 14 different states. Come on.
but also paying attention to the guy who maybe you're not necessarily thinking about. So I really want to share my thoughts on flirting. I think there are a lot of great ways to go about it, so let's get into it. The first thing you need to know about flirting is to choose the right guy to flirt with. It's not
Whoa, come on! What? The way to be good at flirting. That is such a cop-out! The way to be... The secret to flirting is to pick a guy who already likes you. Oh my god!
trying to get the attention of a guy who doesn't deserve you. Now, something I want to kind of say and preface this with is that getting the attention of men is very difficult if they're not already interested in you. If a guy is not already interested in you, then you going out of your way to try to get his attention actually can backfire. But not only that, he's not expressing interest, and there's a reason.
Where do you draw that line? Where do you draw that line? Everyone can't be interested in you until they meet you. Are you just supposed to exist? Oh my god. This makes literal nonsense brain. Just literal nonsense brain. See? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, everybody. What? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Can you imagine what feature might make it so that every person that you talk to is interested in you before you're interested in them? Can you think of any features that Abby Shapiro might have that would make people always interested in her before she talks? No, it has to be before the flirting. It can't be personality. It's got to be before the flirting. Just saying.
Are interested in them, but they still want to feel like they are doing the pursuing. So if you make that eye contact across the room rather than just walking across the room and talking to them, then they can actually still feel like they're doing the pursuing because you've shown that.
She's talking about psychically inviting men over. Oh my god. This is hilarious.
You're interested, just with a little slight nod in their direction.
Oh my god, yes, women. The way that you get men is by looking at them and nodding. That's how you do it. This is ridiculous. This is worse than I even expected. Watch this, everybody. You are now all dating me. Every one of you. That means you all have to give me your credit card numbers, though, too. So that's how it goes. I don't date without credit card numbers. So come on, everybody. Cough them up. Cough them up. Don't make me nod again. That's a joke, everybody. That's a joke. Please, for the love of God, that's a joke. A joke.
Not just taking the lead and taking control. Men still like to be able to pursue you. And letting him come to you will make you feel better in that interaction. Number 3 is be a good listener. I think sometimes when we as women get excited
thank you.
a prospect,
thank you, everyone.
Think a guy
thank you.
Is cute or attractive, and we are enjoying having a conversation, we start to talk too much, and we kind of we take over the conversation. And I think that it's really important to stay calm and listen to what he has to say. Now, does that mean you have to tone down your personality? Absolutely not. It just means you want to make sure that you're not letting your kind of adrenaline take over the first interaction.
Don't be nervous, guys. Fucking episode 2, or sorry, not episode 2. Point 2 is just don't be nervous. Don't be nervous, 5-head. And in truth, it's don't let anybody see you be nervous. Holy shit.
And listening is a really good way to show that you're interested in what he has to say. And then when you're speaking, of course, he should be a good listener too. So it shows that there's a good give and take in your conversational styles. So listen really well. And another very good tip is to laugh at his jokes when they're funny. Laughing generally is good.
Do you see what I'm saying about Abby Shapiro's videos? How stupid, low effort, vapid, and moronic they are. Truly the dumbest videos. Laugh when the joke is funny. Guys, you don't have to jokes, you don't have to force yourself to laugh at a joke. You just do. That's the cool thing about jokes. They make you laugh. Are the straights okay? They're not okay. They are truly not okay. Let's take a look at the comments. No, I don't think we should. We will after. We'll look at the comments after. But Jesus fucking Christ. God help the straights.
Good, even if they're not that funny. But actually laughing at his jokes, men love to feel like they're making you happy. That's a really important thing for men. They want to feel like they're making you laugh and they're making you happy. So showing that they're making you laugh is actually very flattering for them. It makes them feel good. So when he tells a joke, laughing at it, really taking enjoyment in his company shows that.
Yeah, when the guy comes up and he goes to shake your hand and instead he goes, whoops, and lifts his hand up and goes, up, you missed. You're supposed to go, ah, oh, you. That makes him so hard. He will get so hard, okay? When he comes up with a little flower and it squirts you in the face, you're supposed to go, ah-tee, you're so cute.
You're interested and continues to make him feel good about your whole interaction. Number 4 is look pretty and natural. When you are going out to meet a guy, you want to look your best, but you don't want to look fake. And I think that this is something I had to learn.
Look good, but not too good, everybody.
Because I loved makeup so much when I was younger and when I was dating that I would do these really intense makeup looks, which did make me look attractive, but they didn't show what I really looked like.
What?
And I know Jacob has told me many times that he prefers me without makeup at all. And men like to see women looking beautiful and natural. So putting on the kind of makeup that accentuates your features without distracting, not wearing blue eyeliner or something really intensely colored on the eye.
Why not? That shit's hot. That shit can be hot. Makeup is hot. Because it's a form of self-expression. Just fucking chill. What are you talking about? This is such a stupid way of living life. Guys, can we just sit here and take a moment to appreciate that none of us have to live our life like this? None of you who are here watching this shit, none of you have to live like Abby tells you to live. No one likes this shit. Not even Abby likes this shit. Abby literally admitted. By the way, thank you very much, Ray Gunner Gaming, for joining. Happy to have you. Yeah, don't trust anyone who wears clothes. That's not what skin looks like. That's how I feel, you know? Jesus fucking Christ. Thank God.
Eyes, wearing maybe like a pink eyeshadow.
Yeah, step 1, genetics. Step 2, laugh, don't talk. Step 3, more genetics. Is this just red pill shit? Yes, it is. This is red pill shit, but rebranded to try and make it attractive to women, but it doesn't work because her channel is abysmally bad. It's literally red pill shit, but trying to be... It's red pill, but rebranded for red pill for girls.
Or just a little bit of foundation and contour, just like a little bit. Just something that brings out your features and accentuates them, but doesn't actually distract from them or make it look like you're wearing some sort of mask.
No, the pink pill is when you become trans, so no. It's not the pink pill. The pink pill is when you decide when you get force femmed or whatever. That's the pink pill. So it's got to be like maybe we could call it like the mauve pill or something like that.
Just not the ideal situation for attracting a guy. So you want to look natural. You want to wear feminine clothing that accentuates your
How helpful. Wear feminine clothing.
Figure, but doesn't make your figure the main point of conversation. You don't want to be wearing something that shows off everything. That is not flirtatious. That is just sexual. And when you are meeting a guy and you're flirting and you're trying to date for a good reason, for a long-term relationship.
Oh yeah, just remember, categorically against dating for any other reason except for marriage and procreation, or so she claims.
Distracting him with what you're wearing and with your body is not conducive to that actually working
Don't distract
out.
him.
So
Men, you can't distract men. Men are like wolves. You show them a bit of meat and they'll go in for the whole bite. Never show them it. Make them wait. They're easily distracted. They're simple bestial brains. If you show them too much, they'll whip their big knot out at the dinner table. I mean, their dick out at the dinner table.
to make sure that you are dressing in a way that looks nice for you and that shows that you have taken time to take care of your appearance, is attractive, but isn't distracting.
Thank you, Acelaces.
This is all about making you look your best.
Correct and
distracting
true,
who you are as a
Acelaces.
person.
True.
And wearing something pretty and feminine is just going to make you look beautiful and make him want to get to know you better. Wearing a nice perfume, wearing something subtle, not really overpowering, but wearing something that just makes you smell good is a very attractive and flirtatious thing, because it's just something that he'll get a whiff of and think of you. And that is a very pretty kind of feminine thing we can do to leave a lasting impression on men. And of course, last but not least, you want to look welcoming. You want to have a nice smile. You don't want to look grumpy. So when you are going out and you're trying to meet someone,
smile more, sweet cheeks.
Just looking friendly. If you look unhappy, if you look unapproachable, then you will not be approached. So having a nice smile on your face is something that can really encourage a man to think, oh, she's going to be welcoming, she's going to be nice, and he might want to come over and talk to you. Last but not least is kind of an interesting one, but be honest about your schedule. So the point of this is, if a man asks,
what does being honest about your schedule, what does that have to do with flirting? What? I know. Oh yeah, guys. I know for me, whenever I'm ready to flirt, whenever I'm ready to fucking flirt, I'm just like, So every day at 10 a.m. I have my my morning routine with my servants. They pamper me and do my makeup, and then at noon I have tea with my family and we talk over our stock holdings, and then at 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. I can allot time to go on a date with you. And then perhaps once per month when I'm ovulating, we can have our monthly line that forever goes on ritual.
you out on a date at the end of your flirtatious conversation, be honest about how busy you are. Don't make it seem like you're overeager. Don't make it seem like you're free any night that he wants. If you are actually...
Why don't you just tell the truth? Why don't you just tell the fucking truth? What is wrong with these people?
Actually busy, don't move around your schedule to go on a date with him.
What?
Tell him that you're busy that night so you can find a night that works. But he wants to know that you are a person with your own life, and he wants to work for you a little. It's always good to remember that men like to pursue a bit. So this isn't to say you should lie. It's to say that you need to know your own priorities and your own worth. And if you have a prior engagement, you have a prior engagement. And that is actually a good thing. It's a good sign. It shows that you are a busy person, that you have your own life, and you're doing your own thing.
Okay, everybody, let me tell you something. All right? Okay? Here's the secret. This is dating advice for dating a dog, not a human. Okay? Throwing things because they like to chase it, that's a dog. Running away real fast while going, oh, you can't get me, you can't get me. That's how you get a dog to chase after you, okay? If I wanted to play with Yoda, I would go, oh, I gotta run away, Yoda, I gotta run. Okay? This does not have anything to, this is how you play a game with a dog. Or maybe date. If she starts talking about peanut butter next, I'm going to be seriously concerned. I'm going to be severely concerned if the next thing in here is peanut butter. Okay?
And he won't think that you will end up being clingy or something like that. So that's always important. So those are my 5 flirting tips, ways to get a guy
Keffels, good to see you,
interested in
Keffels.
you. But I do want to say that dating is really hard, and it doesn't often work out that
If you're having trouble keeping your date's attention, try holding a treat where he can see it. Or if you're really trying to get in, if you really want to get under his skin and make sure he remembers you, let him smell the treat before you go on the date, and then allow him a couple of times to smell the treat again throughout the date so that his attention stays on you. Oh my fucking God. That's the end of the video. So let's review. Does everybody remember where we're at? There was 5 pieces of advice. What was the first one? What was the first piece of advice? Does anybody remember what the first one was? I can't remember. The second one was let him come to you. The third one was be cuter. The fourth one was tell him your schedule. And the fifth one was run away real quick with a ball in your hand so that he chases after you. What was the first one? Oh, yeah. Number 1 was have people be interested in you first. Yeah. The first one is be hot so that people are all... Oh, yeah, laugh at jokes. I forgot laugh at jokes. Okay. Yeah, I forgot laugh at jokes. Yeah, we forgot that one. If his joke... You laugh at his joke if he's funny. You choose to laugh at his joke if you think he reaches the funny quotient so that he feels good. It makes him do the good thing. It's not as bad as you're making it seem. No, it is as bad as I'm making it seem. And the reason why it is as bad as I'm making it seem is because this is her entire worldview. Abby Shapiro has a astroturfed channel that is constantly churning out advice that makes young women feel like shit. Here we go. Oh my God. Hey there, thankful for your content. There aren't many feminine, solid influencers out there. I'm glad you're sticking to your convictions. Keep doing what you are doing. I recently started watching you and love what you put out. You have a beautiful heart and am thankful for you. I'm 18 and my generation is very inappropriate in terms of flirting. Thanks for these tips from an aspirant classic teen. Do you see what I'm talking about? Do you see? It's a hard thing to accept as women that we don't get to choose who we date. Girl, what? I had to learn this all the hard way at 16. Great tips. Love to see you're glowing in your pregnancy. Can we also get a male version of this? Women are pretty good at telling us men how to flirt as well, or bring Jacob in to talk to us. Then where is an ideal place to meet someone? I do agree that being forward is not often what is desirable by most men, but if your personality, if that's truly your personality, don't rein it in. I'm a pushy person. That's how I started talking to my husband. Oh, I feel so bad for you. I will concede once we started talking, I tried to give him more opportunities to let him chase me, but I'm happy I didn't wait for him because he's the most important person in my life. Bird, do you see? This is why the video is as bad as I said it was. This thing tortures the psyches of people who would otherwise be happy. This woman here is happy with her husband, and she has people like Abby Shapiro telling her she's bad for all kinds of reasons. I came to a revelation. I never realized I was chasing after the guy since I was in high school. It was cute once in 8th grade, but as I got a bit older, I noticed guys didn't seem to respond to my quest or would let me down gently. I was always chasing guys that were not interested, probably because I wasn't cute. Oh no! Anyways, my mom was quite the second wave feminist, but she would always tell me to let men approach me. It looked desperate and needy the other way around. Oh! I would get angsty and say girls can choose now, Mom. Grr, you're so old-fashioned. I ignored a lot of her good advice, and behold, I was heartbroken a lot. I was in a rush to have romantic experiences because I wanted to know what it was like to have a guy love me and love back. Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. It was always portrayed as perfect on TV, but that's a whole different dilemma. Anyways, I was always going after the man up until my 20th year. When I met my husband, he was always coming to me. I don't recall ever going to him, but I was still very immature, but I was starting to grasp on some things. I'm 27 now, been married 5, and Abby is right. Sometimes if it's the old-fashioned way of approaching things that work. Girls don't chase him if you're not going to get him. At least come up and say hi after you initiated, then move on. Trust me, you aren't losing anything. Okay, depressing. Incredibly depressing. Incredibly depressing. Oh my God. Yeah, they kind of prove how toxic this goddamn shit is, huh? I fucking hate this shit. This shit ruins people's lives. I have never, okay, let me just take a minute here. I'm just gonna go on a little bit of a I'm gonna go on a little bit of a feminist rant here for a second. The most psychologically tortured, like a large majority faction in America is fucking Christian women, okay? All right? They're like, Christian women are a majority in America and they are miserable. They are fucking miserable. Do you know how bad it is? It is so fucking bad. I know. I grew up in a church. I grew up in an extreme church that was huge. This church grew from being a tiny cult to being a giant cult, okay? And the women there were all miserable. They were so fucking strong and they were so miserable. They did everything. They do all the work. They do all the emotional issues. They get nothing when they're hurting. They get what they get. The fucking leader of my cult made moves on my mom when she went for marriage counseling. It's miserable, okay? And this is the propaganda that young girls are fed by Christians and the Christian complex constantly. Fucking constantly, okay? Girls are told, you're just not pretty enough. You're just not pursuable enough. You're just not X. You need to just wait. You need to just do this. You having any sexual desire, romantic desire, anything like that is bad and evil. Stop doing this. Don't do that. Don't talk too much. Don't dress too sluttily. Don't dress too reserved. Horrible. Just horrible. A fraught life of constantly being told you are wrong. And you wonder why our country is completely devastated psychologically. You wonder why so many women in America are so unhappy. It's because they spend their entire lives being told that they are nothing, that they can't express themselves, that they need to just wait for men to do everything. And if men don't come and help them, it's their fault. If men don't pursue them, if they're not getting the good men that they want, it's their fault. That's what these people tell them. The straights are not okay.